Welcome to Refreshing Viewpoints. I'm your host, Bill Austin, where we are prospecting for gold in the Golden Isles of Georgia. Our guest today is Virginia Brown, the President and CEO of United Way of Coastal Georgia. Virginia, welcome back.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Okay, thank you. And you talked about the United Way and what it's doing for the community and the whole concept from cradle to career. But one of the things we want to talk about this time is a little bit about you, because people want to know about the leader.
Oh, my.
And how did they get where they are, and what does it take to be successful, to be the president and CEO of a major corporation, because it is.
Exactly.
And so if you could tell us a little bit about that, how did you get to where you are? So just please share.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. Well, I'm happy to. I've had a little bit different path than several people have, but I think most people have a wonderful, unique path if we actually talk to everyone with that.
That's correct.
I am originally from Mississippi, and from a very modest background. We lived in very modest situation. And but I had wonderful, wonderful parents. I was extremely blessed with that. They were a bit unusual as well, because they were professional musicians that chose to live in Mississippi. And their greatest focus...
And that was very difficult at the time.
Oh, yes. That was why we didn't have very much. But one of the things about that was that they were so focused on education. My father was a teacher. And so he was very, very interested in that. But he was primarily a musician. He'd been a musician during the big band era and played with familiar bands that people may know names like Benny Goodman and others like that. And he had a great career. But after something that happened to him during World War II, as it did happen with many, he made a very idealistic choice to return to his homeland of Mississippi and raise his children there. I was very influenced by that. And when I began my career in my teens as a professional musician, I really appreciated his influence on that. My mother was a singer as well. She was. It was one of those romantic stories about she was a singer in the band when she met him. So we had a wonderful world filled with music that really helped to prepare me now from a performance point of view. Because if you're a performer, people expect that to be a top-notch performance every time you go out. And so that helped me to understand about quality and doing the best you can every single time you come to bat. But I will say that I rebelled against this musical background, and I wanted to go to business school. And that sounds funny, that's more of a traditional route, but that was a very controversial choice in my family. And I was fortunate enough to receive the first MBA degree awarded to a woman in the state of Mississippi.
Wow.
So that was an exciting thing. It opened up a lot of opportunities to me. I went to work for a major corporation, AT&T, and was given way more experience, way more responsibility than I probably should have had at that age. But I was a marketing manager, so it helped me to understand about public relations and marketing.
So you were doing marketing, and you're still doing marketing.
I'm still doing marketing.
But it's in a different way. But you went from AT&T, which is a major corporation, to United Way, which is nonprofit.
Well,
so you were at both sides of the world.
There's a good many numbers of years between that.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
But you're exactly right.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, listen. Well, thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you.
And we're glad that you were able to be on the show.
Thank you.
I'm your host, Bill Austin. Stay tuned. There'll be another refreshing view waiting for you.